Welcome to New England Boating. I'm Parker Kelley.
And I'm Tom Richardson, and we are coming to you from beautiful Bar Harbor, Maine on Mount Desert Island.
Oh, I think it was called Dessert.
No, I've heard it was called Desert.
No, I'm pretty sure there's some history, Dessert, even though it's...
Well, it's up for debate, but we'll find out, right? We'll ask some locals.
Actually, Bar Harbor used to be called Eden. It actually was renamed Bar Harbor because of the sandbar that you can see behind us on low tide. You can actually go out there
having a good time.
Yeah. There's so many things to do, and it's really funny because Tom and I have never been here till now.
I know, it's amazing. We're born and raised here in New England, and I haven't made it to down East Maine, to Bar Harbor.
Yeah, and there's so much to do here. There's kayaking. We're not going to be able to do everything, but we're going to do some new things, including
I guess there's some rock climbing in our future. That's what I hear. Yeah, this is a great jumping off spot for trips to Acadia and also to all these great out islands and other harbors around Mount Desert Island.
Yeah, so stand-up paddleboard and kayaking and
lots
whale tours and seal tours.
Puffin tours, everything.
Yeah, lots to do here in Bar Harbor.
That's right.
New England Boating, Bar Harbor. Let's go. That lobster roll looks delicious. I'll give it to you. To another great destination.
Are you shopping for me? Oh, there's a fish. Parker's goofing around in a miss. Make short, sharp sweeps with the rod. We want the fish that can eat that thing. Oh, yeah. Hang on, Parker.
Tom, don't joke. It's a gorgeous morning here at the Harborside Marina, and with us is the harbor master, Charlie Phippen.
We're going to go head out with Charlie. He's going to take us just outside the harbor, and he's going to show us and you everything you need to know about entering Bar Harbor and getting about and where to get supplies and
the whole harbor tour.
Let's get going. All right, so Charlie, we're outside of the harbor. Tell us about this spot that we're in right now.
So we're looking at downtown Bar Harbor. The town lies south of the waterfront. The town pier is located right on the Bar Harbor waterfront, opposite of Bar Island, which is what the town was named after. There's a sandbar that runs between the Bar Harbor downtown area and Bar Island that's very popular for hikers and things like that. If you're a large vessel like a mega yacht or something like that, you would want to stay on the recommended route into Bar Harbor. It's prominently charted. It will bring you up the center of Frenchman Bay and into either Anchorage Alpha or Bravo, depending on your destination.
If you have a smaller vessel like a 28-foot boat, perhaps.
Maybe a Pursuit?
Yeah, maybe a Pursuit. Can you? Is it possible to get? There's plenty of water between that breakwater and Cromwell Cove.
Yes. A lot of people like to come up right up the shoreline of Acadia National Park. There's a breakwater with a fixed aid to navigation on the very end of the breakwater, and there's good deep water access into the harbor from that direction as well.
The general public can anchor here though, right?
If they were bent on anchoring, kind of stay on the fringe of the mooring field, up in the shallows, they're going to find it hard to get an anchor set.
And this is kind of exposed out here too. I mean, you can get pretty rolly, I imagine.
I've seen a 6-foot chop in the harbor here on a heavy wind. As we're entering the harbor, the municipal mooring field is located on the left side of the channel, on the southern side of the channel as you approach. At the municipal marina, we're $3.15 a foot per night. Moorings are $35 per night. The municipal moorings are pretty much first come, first serve, and stay as long as you want.
Yeah, so obviously if you're coming into this harbor, you gotta pay attention, watch out for the ferry traffic and the whale watch boats, and it's kind of busy sometimes, I imagine.
Oh yeah. In any Maine harbor, your always best step is to contact the harbor master for orientation and directions. You go in and kind of
try to be a maverick.
Try to figure it out for yourself. You might get yourself into trouble.
Charlie, beautiful harbor.
And beautiful harbor tour. Beautiful harbor tour.
Really, that was great. I'm here on Main Street, just up from the harbor, and it has to be one of the most beautiful beautiful main streets I've seen. The views from here of the park and the ferries and the cruise ships are amazing. But never mind the views. The shopping is great too. I think about 5,000 people call Bar Harbor home, but clearly way more are here all summer long. There's lots of shops, there's outdoor dining, there's gift shops for touristy kind of souvenirs, but also really nice shops if you want to buy something to go rock climbing or kayaking, or if you're interested in doing any of the outdoor adventures, and they're plentiful here. There's lots of shops where you can pick up a pair of pants or a nice top just to feel relaxed when you're doing it. There's just tons to do up here. This shop here, you can get souvenirs, and you can also get something for one of your outdoor activities. So they have jackets, say Acadia. I think I might pick up something for rock climbing. Oh, they have pajamas. Oh, these are cute. Bat moose. Okay, this is the one I think I'm going to get for rock climbing. I love the color. It seems like it's going to be cool. And of course, it is a cool. Yeah, I think I'll get this. Thank you. Scissors, great. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too. I might get one of these shirts for my boys. Cute. See, perfect place to find something for your outdoor adventure. Gorgeous place here. Oh my goodness, authentic Maine up here. Thank you.
Yeah, it's right out of a postcard.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Thanks for coming. Islesford is what everyone calls the island. Geographically, it's called Little Cranberry Island. The restaurant itself is the Islesford Dock Restaurant and Gallery, and my partner and I bought it in January, but it's been a restaurant for a long time, as you can see.
Yeah, it's very weathered building.
Now, were you a fan of the restaurant before you bought it, or did you come sight unseen, or how did that happen in your life?
Very much a fan. I live, my wife and I, in Bar Harbor, and our daughters, but we've always come out every year at least a couple times. It's been under the same ownership for 24 years. Before that, for many other years under a different name. And we really didn't want to see it close. My partner and I wanted to keep it going. It's a special place for a lot of people.
And I noticed you have a ferry, so where does the ferry come from? And they come right here to be on the island?
Well, you know, the lifeblood of the islands, and there's several right around us here, is really boat service, of course, and not just private boats, but the mail boat. That ferry was a for-profit ferry that takes people out here. There's the mail boat service, which is literally the mail boat. Mm-hmm. It takes the mail out, it also takes passengers out. The problem over the years is the last boat back was at 6 o'clock. So this year we're subsidizing what we call the night boat, and it is literally that. It leaves here at 9:30, and so it can take you back. You can take one of the mail boats out and take the night boat back.
Right, so you can enjoy your dinner, not feel rushed.
And so how do people who want to visit you who don't take the ferry, how do they let you know that they're on their way, or is that just they call you, or how does it work?
We have instituted this year a float boy, a float guide. So there's almost always a space. We also have moorings that have our pickup buoys on them, and so you can always go on a mooring and take your dinner.
So usually you can accommodate someone who just comes on over spontaneously, right?
Almost always.
Almost always. Okay, very good.
So as you see, we've got Mount Desert Island in the background, and there's a little bit of controversy about the pronunciation of the name.
We talked about it because there's only one S.
Some people say Mount Desert, but locals say Mount Desert, and we think it's a holdover from the naming of the island. Samuel Champlain discovered the island in 1604 and named it L'Île des Monts Desert, the island of barren mountains, because the tops of most of the mountains are treeless.
Or maybe because it's delicious looking.
Maybe that's what it was.
It's a gorgeous
I think you're hungry again.
I like that explanation better, Parker.
I I'm here with Georgia in this gallery right here on the island, and Georgia is the gallery manager and a waitress and the restaurant manager. And but tell me a little bit about the vibe of the island. I just love that there's a restaurant with a gallery, and it looks like there's a lot of things that are nautical, but tell me a little bit about the gallery.
Well, we have art from some people right here on the island, or summer people on the island, and then all around the coast of Maine, some of which has to do with coast of Maine stuff, and some of which, like this one over here, Tom Heyer from New York, is just kind of crazy and out there. We like to have an eclectic mix. Yeah, and this one, Willoughby Hastings is my gallery assistant this year, so she's a new artist to this gallery.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we've had a lot of interest in this one.
You must have your favorites sometimes.
Right here,
Okay.
Judy Taylor. She comes and does plein air workshops out here a lot, and this is an icon of Islesford, Ashley Bryan.
Someone who has lived here.
He's lived here for years and years. He does children's books. He's pretty famous. He does children's books and poetry, and he paints himself. And he's getting really old, so it's kind of nice to have that.
What a tribute, right, to
We
him?
grew up with him.
And do you think that really captures him? If
Yes.
you've seen, yes.
Yes.
So all these years, and you haven't lost your passion for this island.
No, never.
Yeah, and all of the artists who are represented here is just beautiful.
Yeah.
What a nice combination with the restaurant.
Yeah.
So nice to meet you, Georgia.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Have a nice rest of your summer.
Thank you.
And we're going to have lunch, apparently.
All right, enjoy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Chowder and oysters.
We're doing our own surf and turf here, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Do you guys oil down the top because it is shiny gorgeous? He looks beautiful. I love your seaweed presentation also.
Don't eat
Gorgeous,
that, though,
Tom.
You know, okay?
This
I
came
mean,
from
no,
one
don't
of the
eat the
bazillion lobster traps right out there. See how many lobster traps on our way over?
No, were there lobster traps out there?
You were like,
No, never saw one.
and I'm here with Chef Emily Damon. Oh my goodness. Let me just tell you, that was delicious. So tell me what your plans are for the menu for your duration here now.
Well, obviously, seafood driven focus. We have our huge garden out back, so we harvest a lot of vegetables and greens and as much bounty as we can from there and utilize that on the menu. So lots of crab, lots of lobster, lots of shrimp, lots of tuna. Sustainability and just being conscious of where your food comes from is very important.
Well, beautiful. So nice to meet you, and such a delicious lunch. Everyone
you.
thought was just crazy, beautiful, yummy.
Thank you so
And what a
much.
spot, and what a nice place to be with your family too.
Oh, yes.
Well, when you bring your boat to Bar Harbor, you're going to need a place to put it, right? And one of the best places to put it is Harborside Marina. I'm here with Deb Jordan. She's the dock master at the marina. Deb, what a fantastic facility, right in the heart of downtown Bar Harbor, steps from all the shops and restaurants. It couldn't be better. So tell us what you offer boaters here.
So the boaters here, they check in like they're going to check into a hotel. They pay a resort fee. That gets them 2 swimming pools, 3 clay tennis courts, locker rooms, pool bar, full access to the hotel, laundry services.
All of it right here?
All of it within a stone's throw. You're all right here. You can also walk across the drawbridge. You can go to Stewman's Lobster Pound. Across the street is Patty's Restaurant. Up in the hotel is La Bella Vita. We have 280 guest rooms, 6 marina slips.
Yep. And
Full
so
service.
tell us about your seasons.
We put our docks in mid to late June. We pull them about the 2nd week of September.
So good to know if someone was thinking of coming here in October. Sorry, you're out of luck.
No, they wouldn't want to come up here in October.
Oh, it really gets pretty breezy.
The winds are very high, and we get a lot of surges by then.
Oh, really? No kidding.
Yeah.
So good advice for the transient boater. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, what a great spot. You are taking good care of our pursuit there. So we feel nice and secure, and we're ready to explore more of Bar Harbor, and we're going to do just that coming your way.
A foggy night here at the Bar Harbor Inn. I'm with Joe Marshall. He is the what would you call yourself besides the host, the personality,
Resident,
the resident,
historian,
the concierge?
Concierge.
Yes.
Oh, kind of.
And apparently you have a knowledge of the history here, and I know you're celebrating a very big anniversary coming up.
Yes. 130 years ago tomorrow, this building opened for the men's club, the Mount Desert Reading Room. And by the way, you can pronounce it Mount Desert or Mount Desert. The original is French, 1604, Champlain, it doesn't matter. This building was designed by the Boston architect William Ralph Emerson. We have a photograph of the opening day when the men of the club were arriving and the ladies in Bar Harbor were watching them arrive on the other side of a roped-off area. This was high society, Vanderbilts, the Rockefellers were latecomers. J.P. Morgan would come up here with his 300-foot yacht, the Corsair. Theodore Roosevelt was a member. Two of the members of the Mount Desert Reading Room went down with the Titanic. Because Maine had prohibition, one of our noted historians, Gladys O'Neill, said that the only reading they did at the reading room was through the bottom of a glass. Okay. Because you could have alcohol at the reading room. That's where we get the name of the main dining room, the reading room. I came up with the name for our lounge, the Oasis Club Lounge, which was the name of the men's club before they named it the Mount Desert Reading Room.
Oh, nice. And did you get your well-deserved praise for that? That sounds like a great name.
Yes, very satisfying.
Yes.
The outdoor restaurant is the Terrace Grill. And
a little more casual?
A little more casual, right next to the 1881 Shore Path, which
what
was
is that, a half mile I read?
about a quarter of a mile.
Quarter
The
of a
Shore Path was designed so the ladies could enjoy the seashore without perspiring, because the main activity in Bar Harbor in that era was walking and talking.
Right. But what you have now in terms of facilities, I mean, what, 150?
153 rooms.
Rooms and suites, many, many of them with water views. Yes, thank you so much. So nice to chat with you. Wow. He knows quite a bit.
Wow, what a view. I'm standing atop Cadillac Mountain, which at 1,500 feet is the tallest point on Mount Desert Island and the crown jewel of Acadia National Park. Now you can get to Acadia National Park easily from Bar Harbor. It's only about 3 miles to the visitor center from downtown. You can bike there if you're feeling up for some exercise, or you can take the free Island Explorer shuttle here, or Ollie's Trolley. Once inside the park, there's miles and miles of hiking trails, biking trails. There's some freshwater ponds. There's a beautiful beach, saltwater beach. Plenty of scenic vistas, 2 campgrounds, I should say, if you feel like camping. A lot of people do that here. And it's just an incredible resource. A few facts about Acadia. It's the first national park that was established east of the Mississippi. It sees about 3 million visitors per year, and it is one of the first places to see the sunrise in the United States. It's a great spot and a great place to visit, a must-see visit, I should say, for visitors in Bar Harbor.
Oh my goodness, we are on the top of the world. Tom, what have you gotten me into? This is the best of the last.
I didn't get you to this. This is not my idea. I don't know how this happened.
This is Eli Simon, and he is our instructor, and we are going to be instructed. And I guess you can figure out what it is. And this is Atlantic Climbing School, and we are
in Acadia National Park.
Well, we're here at the top of Otter Cliffs, and we're going to do a little rock climbing. And climbing on a sea cliff is pretty unique because you're right on the drink, and you actually start at the top, and you begin by rappelling down to the water and then climbing back up. So after a little bit of instruction, that's what we're going to get into.
So we're starting at the top to do the end of the show.
Oh, this is a new one.
And who goes first? Should
Breaking-
we
I'm
rock,
gonna-
paper, scissors?
No,
Come on.
Okay.
All right. Is it 1, 2, 3 or?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
I win. I'm going first. You gotta be ready.
Here.
Snooze, you lose.
Smiling and breathing. Oh. There you go. The key is that you're balanced between your legs.
Yeah.
And you're going slow and steady.
I'm proud
Well,
of
I'll
you,
tell
Tom.
you, man, I never thought in a million years I'd be doing this.
I never did either, Tom.
I'm freaking out, but you know, now there's no going back. Well, there is going back, I hope.
Oh my God, Tom. Honestly, I'm so scared.
And now walk your feet down just a couple inches. Yep. So the key is that you're balanced. You have the weight evenly spread between your two legs.
Got it.
You're breathing.
Yeah, I'm breathing.
All right, I got your back up.
And it's better to have straight legs, you say?
You want your feet to be a little lower than they are now. It will alleviate the pressure on your lower back.
Okay.
There you go. And so look down at your right foot. See how the rock kind of disappears right there?
Yeah, I see how the rock disappears. Is this where Tom went?
I knew it. I knew it. I knew she would
He
do
went a
that.
little lower. I have to go just a tiny bit lower.
All right.
Well, that's it for climbing for today, but I think we're hooked. I actually do.
You really liked it, didn't you?
I did. Yeah. Well, I did like
I don't
beating
know if
you.
I can say
always
I've
like
been
that.
doing it on my own necessarily, but it was pretty cool. Thanks a lot, Eli. That
Yeah,
was
right.
Thank you both.
that
It
was
was fun hanging out
that
with
was
you.
a unique experience.
Yes, Atlantic Climbing School. You rocked.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Thank you guys both.
Someone had to say.
That's, he did twice now.
Alas,
But
it's also the end of our show
Yes.
from Bar Harbor.
sadly.
Yes, it is. And we had a beautiful time here. What an incredible place with just incredible people. And
Yep, and great things to do by water and on land with Acadia National Park and climbing and all
lighthouse
that.
tours and puffin tours and
Everything, you
any
name
kind
it.
of tour you want.
Yeah, lots of great restaurants and shops, and well, it's Bar Harbor. What do you expect, right?
Exactly. To find out where we're going to be next week, please follow us on social media.
That's
Check
right.
out our website, newenglandboating.com.
That's right, and don't forget to order your copy of New England Boating Magazine, which has lots of great articles and ideas on places to take your boat.
Places like this.
That's right.
Until next week, I'm Parker Kelley.
And I'm Tom Richardson.
See ya.
Bye.